Hello again, folks. Today, for Valentine's Day, I decided to take a look at the Alchemical Tarot of Marseille. I can never figure out how exactly to pronounce that. And I didn't just randomly shuffle. I pulled a card out that seemed appropriate for the day, which in English we call the Lover's card. Seems appropriate, given the nature of today, the 14th of February, where love gets thrown around a lot, and what better card for that? And when we see that card, we may think, yes, love will find me soon. But the card itself has a rather different connotation. You might notice, in fact, outside of maybe some recent developments in terms of relationships and so forth, this doesn't necessarily look like what we may have in mind when it comes to true love. The Lover's card often, in fact, relates to making a choice, making a determination, and this may not come easily. Now, certainly, we may find ourselves in a position where we have two seemingly suitable individuals' attention, and we want to make a decision about what trajectory we want to take, and we may find ourselves in a position where we can't really test the waters on one trajectory, and then if it doesn't go so well, we can hope for something. We can always go back. Our choices often don't leave us such an option in terms of relationships or otherwise. I want to read to you. You notice they have some wording, some verbiage around the card here. And it says, we have the power to choose. For it is our power to choose the better, and likewise to choose the worse. Now, we may have intuition, we may have gut feelings, we may have these things, and we shouldn't neglect those, we shouldn't dismiss those. But we should always remember as well that as humans with subjective judgment and imperfect memories and perceptions and so forth, we may not always know as much as we think we do. We may not have as much profound insight as we think we do. We have the power, as the card said, to choose the better or the worse. What can we do to inform our decision-making capabilities, to give ourselves that extra bit of edge? Research some things, get some additional opinions, touch upon subjects that you may not even have a tremendous interest in at the outset. Expand your pool of information and insights, whether this concerns a relationship, a move, a legal transaction, an investment opportunity. Which book you want to read next, what school to join. Any decision has likely a good option and a not so good option. Give yourself time to prepare your mind for decisions. When you have the opportunity to take some time for such an endeavor, and as you refine and exercise your choosing, your decision-making skills, you'll find that you can make those necessarily snap decisions a bit more easily, a bit more readily, and with more accuracy in terms of providing yourself the outcome that you look for. So all that said, have a happy Valentine's Day. I do hope that you have a lovely day with lovely people. Always remember, you have great power.